Welcome, everybody, to the Utah Football Fans Podcast. Do you like our new intro music?
Let's hear it.
It's coming up. Do you like it? Does that just get you in the mood for Utah Football Fans Podcast?
What up?
Here we are. Welcome to everybody. Oh, it's a beautiful Monday night. We have a fantastic game to recap. We're so glad you're here. If you are here following along and watching live, say hi in the chat. We want to know that you're here. Give us a thumbs up. And if you're feeling super generous, we'd love a super chat or a super thanks. I mean, that's always great fun. It can buy Gary a Gary cocktail for Saturday's game. Although at 4 p.m., I don't know that you're going to need it.
Sure you do. You won't need it.
He's always going to need one.
You always need it.
Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and that you're following along all the socials. I mean, we tell you this every week, but I think it must have worked because we said if you follow Utah Football Fans, that's going to put good energy out into the universe, and look what happened. So
my prayer to the universe, you should have faith now. Did you pray to the universe? Did you remember
he did
that?
on last week's podcast.
It all blends together after 6 years
Absolutely,
of doing
I
this.
did.
It's all the same.
I'm a believer now.
I mean, all those things work. So make sure you're subscribed and following along on all of Utah Football Fans socials, because that is what did it, I think. That was just the extra edge that we needed. Oh, boy.
Man, that was so much fun. To all those who were there, I bet it was a blast, to be honest.
It's cathartic, man.
I wish I would have been there,
Wasn't
but
it?
It was.
I know. It's like shake off everything from
All the
the
bad.
past. I still have not been able to get a solid answer of if there were more Utah fans.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yes.
let's ask that.
I mean, but I've had conflicting reports. I
From
feel like.
the source that I have,
Yeah.
who is very reliable, he gave me a very high ratio of Utah to UCLA fans.
Didn't he say like 4 to 1?
He said it was Utah. It was a 4, maybe even 5-to-1 ratio, Utah to UCLA fans. And I saw today that the total number in attendance, did you see this?
I saw it.
Was only 35,000 people.
Okay.
And if you've been to the Rose Bowl, it is
That's huge.
huge. So that probably felt like 15,000. It's
If there's anyone though in the chat that was there, I guess the question is,
yeah, what
more Utah fans or not? That's what you were
That's
wondering.
what
'Cause
I'm
I've seen it both
wondering.
ways too. I don't know.
I've seen people say yes, there absolutely was, and then I've seen people say no, it was probably more UCLA.
It had to be more UCLA.
I would think so.
I mean, I think
Maybe
we
it
traveled
just
well.
felt like it because they didn't have anything to cheer for.
Well, and I'm sure a lot of them left pretty early on.
That's true.
Possibly.
But that was great. No question about it, baby.
Yeah, I think UCLA does have some fans.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
But, okay, saying
If there was
in the chat 12 to 15,000 Utah
That's
fans possibly.
pretty dang good.
Either way,
I feel like that's probably more like
we were feeling buyer's remorse that we did not go.
Yeah.
but it was so sweet. I mean, come on, Ute fans.
Oh,
That
wasn't
beautiful.
it? It was
That was just beautiful.
It was great. All right. Well, we're going to start off tonight, obviously recapping the game from Saturday, the Utah versus UCLA, with our 5 burning questions. This number 1 is not really a question.
Not a question though.
Yeah, well, when someone says that, what do you think? That's the question.
Okay. Yeah. What this
Because I've heard it. I've seen we've been DM'd comments.
right.
You know,
So when somebody says to you, it's just one game, how do you want to react? I guess that's okay. That's our burning question.
burning question number 1. Just game 1.
I say in normal circumstances, okay, I understand that. But in this circumstance, absolutely, I'm overreacting. I'm celebrating.
This is
I'm
Bryn's rant of the night,
excited.
by
This
the
is
way.
my rant of the night. You're getting it early tonight. You don't even have to wait till the end. You're going to get it right now because it's the circumstances, people.
Yeah.
Like, again, normally I'm not one to overreact to one game, but in this scenario and the way last year was, we couldn't even get a first down last year. So to then,
I know.
like, it
I
was
know.
3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. So then to watch on Saturday, first downs and touchdowns and the way it all happened and the defense and the everything, of course I'm overreacting. I'm so excited. We have an offense. So yeah, people in our comments, oh, calm down. No, I'm not going to calm down this time. I'm excited. Aren't you pumped up?
Okay, yeah, I am pumped up because okay, I get it. I've made some statement prior to the game. It's just the first game. It doesn't make the season. Hey, anyone that half a brain, a quarter of a brain knows that's true.
Even a quarter.
But I'm with you, Bryn, is that it, and we'll get more into this as we go along, but it's the way it happened.
Yeah.
When you say we finally had an offense, well, yeah, it was unbelievable. It just from start to finish, it was exciting. It was fun. We moved the ball and just the whole thing. So, look, we've been in games where we've won the game against a decent team early on. You know, we win like 14-10, 17-14. We win. We're excited, whatever. Okay, first game, we have all the reasons. It's a totally different feel. I don't remember. Now, maybe someone can remind me, at least in the near past, we've had this.
Had what?
This kind of victory as the first game.
Like a blowout against...
A blowout against, not Idaho State. I'm talking about a P4 Big Ten team.
That's the other thing, is it's UCLA. I get it.
Not to this
Who knows what they're going to, but it wasn't a Fresno State. It wasn't a Portland State. It was UCLA. They're a Big Ten team.
So, yeah, it's fantastic.
Well, even the Florida game 2 years ago at home, when we won, it still had a very different vibe.
Sure did.
It still was a slugfest sort of. I mean, it was 24-13 or something like that final score. So it still wasn't this running away from them sort of a victory. I mean, I get it.
Come on, James.
Oh, no,
come
no,
on.
James.
Come on.
No,
Get in the overreaction
I was
mode.
overreacting. I watched it with you. You guys saw the overreaction. Are you kidding me? But I'm trying to protect myself
James
emotionally.
is tempering his.
I respect that too.
I'm trying to protect myself
I know,
emotionally.
I understand.
And yes, okay, it's one game. I get it, but it felt so good. It felt so good. I was driving home at 12:40, whatever the crap time it was, and I was just cloud nine.
I know.
It was kind of okay.
It was this weight.
Let's go
off. Yeah. I mean, so yeah, you can tell us to calm down.
No, that was great.
I'm not going to calm
That's
down
a great
this time.
start.
And yeah,
Great start.
now we move on.
Great start.
Now week 2, we've got another game. I totally get it, but that was fantastic, and I'm celebrating it while we can.
And we should, because if you could write a script for the way that you wanted to start this season, that was it. That was literally every single thing that you would have wanted to do to start off the season. That was it.
It's beautiful.
So that, now you build from here.
Well, there you go. So our next question in the 5 burning questions, playing off of the excitement, is what is the thing that excites you the most now moving forward? James?
Oh, man.
Come on, chat. Let's hear it. See it.
Yeah, what is
it has to be, it has to be Dampier. It has to be for me. I mean, the flashes that guy was showing in that game, the fact that, yes, like you said, we have an offense. I mean, I saw a stat that last year we averaged 236 yards per game. We averaged that in the first half of this game. Like those sorts of things that are so exciting that, man, you compare the Utah defense, who looked really good, with an offense that looked really good. That is dangerous. That's what
for
I'm most
you.
excited
What's
about.
the thing that excites you most, Gary?
It's for me. Here it goes. Yeah, to the very. It goes back to this question. Well, it's the first game basically. That's what excites me. Is that like everybody, this was our first game with new everything offensively. New everything.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, to me, it looked mid-season form for a lot of teams. And I'm just going, we're not even close to being at our ceiling with this team.
Yeah.
This is the first game. If you watch a number of games, some teams look good, some look bad. But you could tell it was the first game, and it's the same with Utah. I mean, I did rewatch some of the game.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry. I sort of do that.
We do that.
And you can there was things that were missed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
First
absolutely.
game and things like that. Yet we put up 43 and we look like that and we get national attention over that game. And I'm just going, man, once this team really gets rolling,
Yeah.
we could really do some damage. That's what excites me about the future.
Good point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's kind of mine too, is I feel like this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Mhm.
And
I do.
for me, the thing that excites me the most is the variety, even just the variety we saw on Saturday, which again, I think is just the tip of the iceberg. So to look forward to that, of the variety of plays that we did on offense was fantastic. I'm so excited to see what they continue to do, because they're just going to keep getting better. They're going to keep improving, and we're going to keep using different players in all
Yeah,
sorts of different ways.
Get tighter.
Yeah.
I don't think we saw. Well, I know we don't. You usually don't see in an opener the offense that it is.
No.
The complete offense, which to Utah eyes, that was unbelievable. At least, I mean, Chad has to agree. Watching the different formations and the shifts and
That's
stuff.
what I mean.
Okay, we haven't seen that since the Urban Meyer days.
Yeah.
And so
Nothing
that
like
looked
that.
just unreal. But I'm just saying that as the first game, that is not all that we're going to be putting out there either. So, man, that's what excites me.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
it is very exciting. All of those things. And of course, defensively, it's,
Oh.
again, it's like we don't even talk about the defense sometimes, and we'll get to them.
And they're going to get better.
And they're going to get better.
The amount of formations offensively.
That's what I'm saying.
That you're exactly right. You're exactly right. The amount
so
of
exciting.
it's 3rd and 3, and it's a different formation than the last 3rd and 3.
Yeah, it wasn't off tackle every time.
It's not a run up the middle on a 3rd and 3. I mean, it's just those sorts of things.
Oh, God.
That formations that I don't know if I've ever seen a couple of them.
Yes,
There was one formation on the goal line where we literally had a defensive lineman in as a fullback. And I watched it going, this is so cool. This is so
amazing.
great. So yeah, you're right. It's just going to build and
that's
grow.
That's why I'm excited.
And polish. It's going to polish. I mean, you could tell a difference between the first half of that game, adjustments that were made, and then the second half. Like you could see it.
Mhm.
So they're going to get better. They're going to get more polished, especially the next 2 games we'll talk about. But those are real tune-up games before we get going. So it's very exciting. If you can't tell, we are very excited.
We're excited. All right. Question number 3
See, I'm interested what people think
of
on
this
question.
Right. Because obviously we're Utah football fans. But do you think, is UCLA a really bad team, or is Utah just that good? Because Utah made UCLA look really, really bad.
Yeah, we kicked their butt.
So
we dominated.
Are they that bad of a team, or was it because Utah made them look really bad?
60-40, Utah good, UCLA bad. UCLA is not. They're not good.
With Rose.
Both. So UCLA
Both.
bad.
And that's the thing, that it's both. But UCLA, they showed at times that was like, okay, there's talent there. Obviously, their quarterback showed some things, but he also missed some. There were a couple of
early
plays
on
where he missed guys that we had blown coverage wide open. I mean, walk-in touchdowns, and he missed them. So there were things, but it's both.
But is that, and
it's more
we
good.
talked about this last week, and I think this was one of my keys to the game, was getting him flustered.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you know what I mean? And
absolutely.
we did such a good job at that. And then he broke free sometimes. He made some passes, but I don't know. It's UCLA. They've got talent, and heck, they have 2 players that used to be on our team
that made big impacts in that game.
Yeah, and Matthews had a good game, but time will tell. But I think it's a combo of both. I don't think UCLA is at its peak form that it maybe has used to be in past years.
Close.
I mean, putting a percent, I don't know. I know everyone's saying how bad they are. Yeah, they look bad, but I think a lot of it has to do with Utah personally.
Agreed.
Because, look, they're in the Big Ten. P4 talent.
Yeah.
They have athletes and
Yeah.
size. And, they have the same issues that we have, new coordinators and new players, all that stuff. But do I think they're going to make a run at the championship? The championship in the Big Ten? No.
Oh, absolutely.
They may be
not.
in the middle there, but I'm not going to discount the talent that's on that team.
Mm-mm.
P4 talent, P4 skill. I mean,
yeah.
have they come together? No. Utah was better, and we made him look bad. I think there's more of that than the other. And for me, Nico, the dude was touted as the next thing, one of the next big things going to the NFL, coming to UCLA. He still is 6'6", 215, something like that. Big dude. He's touted as going to the NFL, and we made him look like average Joe,
which we've done in the past,
which we've done to other QBs. And so I bet you by the end of the season, he doesn't look like that against other teams either.
No,
he's a good QB, and we made him not look like a good QB. That's how I see it.
Well, and I'm with you, Bryn. I think that the amount of pressure that we got to him, there was so many times where we didn't get the sack, but man, they were all over him almost every single play. There was somebody in his lap at his feet.
I saw that
right behind him.
Big.
It was a ton of pressures, hits, sacks. I mean, it was the D line looked very, very impressive.
See, I that point you just made is, I think, actually his skill, because of the pressure that was on him. I think because of his skill and ability to read patterns and so forth, he got rid of the ball before he actually got hit. I think a lesser quarterback, and we have a lot more than 4 sacks in that game.
Oh, 100%.
I think his skill kept him, because we were right on him so many times. You go back and watch it even. It's just like, wow. I mean, a guy's there. He makes a pass.
We were all over him.
So it could have been a lot worse. And I think a lesser Q, we would have been all over more.
Half a second longer, we have 8 sacks, not 4.
And not 6'6", too.
Yeah.
I saw a picture, and this is on Twitter, so I don't know if it's legit or not, but a picture of him like after the game, and he was kind of hobbling away. And
I saw that.
It just reminded me of Caleb, of the treatment that we've given to crybaby Caleb. And we just did this.
Can't go a week without bringing up Caleb.
We just did the same treatment to Nico. And so, Nico, you're in a great club where you just get bullied by Utah defense, and they're just on
he
you.
did come up with he did come up with an excuse. He said it was just first game jitters or something. Did you read that?
I mean, look, in his defense, I will say, in his defense.
Sorry. Okay.
He wasn't there for spring ball. All the transfer portal debacle, self-inflicted. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
So he wasn't there for spring ball. He's there for fall. It's a new offense. It's a new system.
It's true.
All that. Okay, all of that. But that is not the difference in this game. That's not a 33-point difference.
Right. All right. So moving on to question number 4. So moving forward, what do you think Utah needs to improve or change? I guess there's a few things, but like immediately, what do you want to see improvement on, James?
Missed tackles.
Yeah.
I don't know the number, but it was glaring. I mean, especially on Nico. I mean, he's a gigantic dude that's very athletic and very strong. So bringing him down is challenging, but there were times where you just got to bring him down. They gained extra yards. So that's my number one was.
Did you find it interesting? Whittingham talked about how they didn't practice a lot of tackling in the spring,
which I understand. Tackling, the likelihood of injuries goes up.
Why they didn't do it.
Which is why they didn't do it. So it does surprise me, especially when Whittingham's entire thing is physicality.
Yeah.
So that to me is a little bit concerning.
Yeah.
What do you think needs to be improved?
Okay, I'll just with James, with his presser today, he did bring that up, tackling, but he specified, if I recall correctly, he specified the secondary.
Yeah.
As they need to tackle better. And then he talked about what you just said. You know what? I mean, we've had so many injuries. I think everyone's gun shy, so I'm okay with it to avoid that. But there's certainly going to be, if you haven't been hitting or rather tackling, and then you get in game scenario, yeah, you might be unpolished.
Yeah.
So, but he, Cotton.
Yeah. The corner.
The corner. Physical. He shouted out his name. I mean, he was pleased with the way our secondary played. Just need to tackle better. So, but for me, and I bet it's with, I would think with some others in the chat and with you guys, but I get worried. Dampier got hit a few times. I wish he wouldn't have taken those particular hits. I want him to run. I'm not against it.
Yeah.
I want the design stuff. there were just a few times where he could have gone out of bounds or slid.
Yeah.
He went for the extra couple of yards and got nailed. That
PTSD.
I am, yeah,
100%.
absolutely,
Too much
man.
PTSD.
Please don't.
I can't
So
deal
that,
with it.
I'll just throw in real quickly, and I think that is that I want the wide receivers. I hope they improve or whatever to be a little more involved,
Yeah.
because that becomes more of a threat. But I know Whit talked about it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Dampier, and I'm seeing it a lot in the chat, he needs to slide. He needs to not take those unnecessary hits. For me, I need him to look downfield a little more, because there were a couple times, and hey, shout out to the O-line when he says he has 8 seconds to throw.
He wasn't kidding.
He was not kidding.
I think I saw the average was 5.6 seconds in the
He
pocket.
has all the time in
right?
the
Is
world.
That's what somebody said in the chat. That is
Unbelievable.
crazy if that's
maybe
true.
Maybe three.
Unbelievable. He does have all the time in the world. And so with that, find your receivers. And I don't know how covered they were and all of that stuff, but I think there were a couple times when he had so much time, and then instead of finding a receiver, he'd scramble and run and then get hit. And so I want to see that cleaned up a little bit. Look downfield a little more, get our receivers involved. But
If they're able to do it, I don't know.
I mean, we're being nitpicky.
I don't
on
want to be
this
nitpicky,
stuff.
but I just
Well,
I
right.
don't want him to get hit, man.
I'm with you.
The guy's he's so good and dynamic and
so-
exciting.
There were a couple plays where you're going, oh no, oh, and all of a sudden he gains 15.
special teams, we'll have to mention that. I mean, Whit mentioned
Yeah.
that also. We did have the missed PAT. We had the dropped, was it a punt return?
Kickoff return.
Kickoff
that
return
hit
with
Snowden in the
Snowden.
mask.
So, but clean those up. But then our kicker nailed a.
But that's-
how long was that?
54.
Or we'll get into
We'll
that
go-
later on. But special teams can always be cleaned up, I feel like, on special teams. Okay, so then our last question of the 5 burning questions is, what question was answered for you after now watching game 1?
Oh, easy. The question of, can Dampier play against P4 talent, P4 opponents? Absolutely. That was
James, he's a Mountain West.
he's a Mountain West guy. He lost to this team. He lost to that team. He's never going to. Can he play against Power 4? That was answered without a moment's hesitation for me. And I think that's got to be your answers.
It's that plus expanded is, how will this offense be?
Yeah.
So yeah, Dampier is of course the guy.
Yeah.
Running it right now. But what would it look like? Would it translate? I mean, because we even talked about, I think, the last pod about Beck and
Mhm.
the guy in this whole offense and whatever. And so that was going in. That was one of the questions. How's it going to be? Are we going to come out of the block doing well? All of it. And so when the game's now over, and just how it performed, yeah, that answered my question. And again, I think it's just the beginning of it. So
It
yeah,
is.
Well,
that's my
are we going to play teams with better defense than UCLA? There's no question about it.
Yeah.
And so now it moves into, for me, then it kind of moves into, okay, can we sustain it when it's a close game, right? And when the defense is better than the UCLA defense, and then it goes from there. But man, he answered my question.
I was thinking about that. And my mentality always is still locked on of the last years.
Mm-hmm. That's the hard part.
The close games and
Uh-huh.
how we play the close games and all this kind of stuff. But I'm also looking at this way with an offense. Yeah, there's going to be some tough teams, but they also have to put up with our dynamic offense and be able to stop what we can do. Not like that ground and pound stuff that we would do all the time. Now, are they over the whole time being able to stop us and the scheming? I think it just changes it up. So,
well, they got to stop our offense and then go score on our defense. It's not that one-dimensional anymore.
Right.
it's like a dynamic. What is it? It's like dynamic wit ball is what we saw.
Ooh.
Dynamic wit ball.
Dynamic wit ball.
That's a
I mean,
contradiction
think about
right
it.
there.
We've added.
We'll talk about some other stuff.
All right, what were you going to say?
But
Gary
what-
cut you off so
Gary,
rudely.
cut me off. No, I was going to say, obviously the questions about Dampier were answered, but for me, it's the questions about Beck also,
Yes.
because he was the unknown. We didn't know his style. We didn't know what he's capable of. And I feel like he's like a mad scientist, the way he's using our defensive guys and he's throwing them in offense. And he's like,
How sweet was that?
I-
Snowden and Barton both had touchdowns on the offensive side of the ball.
right. So like you're already
He's staying
seeing
there too.
Beck is a bit of I'm just gonna say he's a mad scientist. So I'm so excited to see
Well, and
what else
to
is
your
gonna
point,
come.
if this was Beck's, I mean, okay, he was offensive coordinator at New Mexico last year, but it's a different animal. This is his first P4 time calling a game in the Rose Bowl on a team that has high, lofty expectations. How was he going to perform?
Right.
How was he going to adjust? And I thought he called a fantastic game from start to finish.
Fantastic. Bonus question before we move on from
Bonus
5
is the
burning
most
questions.
important.
This is such an important question to hear the three of us, but also to you in the chat and to you listening. Did you have a Gary cocktail for the game? It was really late. Didn't start till 9. It was a fast game though. That thing was over like at midnight. But did you have a Gary
The
cocktail?
thing was over at 11.
I know a couple guys did. Matthew Castleton, someone else. I forgot who it was. Hit me up about it.
We did. Yeah, we
It's-
saw some people on
Look,
Twitter.
it's a perfect.
Hold on. Did Gary have?
I had one.
Okay.
You drank it at 9 p.m. though. See, you were saying you don't usually drink it at 9 p.m.
hasn't
I started a little early.
What
he hasn't
time did you
slept since.
sleep?
I don't know.
He hasn't slept. He hasn't slept since. He just hasn't gone
I
to bed
tell you what,
since.
it's a perfect beverage for game preparation, and it's a perfect beverage for game recovery.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Sunday.
it's like hair of the dog.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I needed one Sunday.
Look, here's what's. I'm gonna do a video post it. I'm to show you the perfect Gary cocktail. It also creates a foundation if you want to add any other beverage to it. But you must have that. Must have it.
All right, get your beverages ready for Saturday.
I don't know. It's 4:00 on
I
Saturday.
know.
Though I don't know if
You
I
don't
can.
need a Gary cocktail.
Yeah,
before.
you do. You need that little extra boost. Everyone does. That's the point of it. It's not excessive.
What's the temperature on Saturday?
I don't know. As you look that up, I'm going to let everybody know that it is time to upgrade your smile game. And at Thomas Orthodontics in Spanish Fork, Dr. Thomas brings the plays, braces, clear aligners, and custom plans for every smile. Check out at Thomas Braces on Instagram for laughs and easy booking. And the best part about all of this is you mentioned Utah football fans, and they will take $500 off your
Dang.
full treatment. That is a win you do not want to miss. Schedule now at Thomas Orthodontics. And I will just say one more time, follow them on Instagram. They do really
They're
fun
funny.
stuff. Dr. Thomas is hilarious.
They do some funny stuff.
So follow them at Thomas Braces on Instagram. And again, book your consultation. Mention Utah football fans. You get $500 off.
Think how many Gary cocktails you could buy with $500.
Man,
You can't even
you can
do
have for
that.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
You can't even do that kind of math.
That's a lot of math.
That's true.
Well, 500 is a big number. But speaking of that, we're going to talk about the numbers that mattered in the game on Saturday.
Rapid fire edition.
We're going to go quick on this. 43-10.
Done.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay,
How
here's
much
the thing.
explanation?
Obviously, numbers that matter in any game, of course, is the score. So if we do this from time to time, we're not going to have to put the score up. It's just in this particular case, 43-10.
Yeah.
I think I predicted 28-24.
Mine was
I never saw this
27-20.
coming.
No, a blowout.
A
Yeah.
blowout. I mean, honestly, nobody knows, but the way it played out, yeah, that number matters for so many reasons, not just for the victory, but the stuff we've been talking about. That's what I mean.
None of us predicted 43. However, I would like to say I did predict that we would start fast.
Yeah, did you?
Yes, I did. And both of you said we wouldn't. So I just had to
I don't think
I
did
love-
not say it that
I
way.
just had to throw
love
that
it
in there.
when I'm wrong.
Her mind is selective,
for those things.
revisionist.
I said we would start quick and we scored on our opening drive. All
Yep.
right.
Keep those guesses coming.
20, 80, 944.
What is that? Those three numbers.
20, 80, 944. 20 plays, 80 yards, 9 minutes and 44 seconds. A 10-minute drive.
Those are
That-
the drives that Whitting,
Dynamic football. That's what I'm
that
talking about.
Whittingham, like
football.
he's just laying in bed and he's just like, right? And he's like 9 minutes and 44 seconds.
I think it was Steve Bartle who said that on Twitter. He's like, you could see like a twinkle
You could.
in Whittingham's eye as he talked about that drive. That is dynamic Whitball to a T. We need a shirt that says dynamic Whitball.
We need if Whittingham could have every single drive, be that.
That's what his dreams
And
are
then the best
made
part,
of.
the best part, ended with a touchdown.
That's
Hats
what I'm
off
saying.
with
80
a red zone touchdown, baby.
freaking 10-minute drive.
Just
Did you see it? Like Pat McAfee was
But it
talking
wasn't
about
up,
it today.
just up the middle every
no.
It was
demoralizing.
beautiful.
It was so great.
Woo! All right, 83%.
That sounds about right, Rose.
No.
83% was our red zone touchdown efficiency. 83%. I think that was one of the things you talked about last week, Gary, was that in red zone, we have to score touchdowns,
Yep.
not field goals.
Yeah, we averaged last year 50%.
Okay.
This is actually winning teams. This is the kind of percentage they get. Not just scoring, meaning field goals. We're talking touchdowns. We were in the red zone 6 times. 5 touchdowns. That is
why we're so
If
excited.
we're anything close to that over the season.
Yeah.
There's
All
a lot of victories in that number.
The next number is
Well, yeah.
the next number is 0. James, would you like to explain the number 0?
What's the number 0?
I'm just reading a comment that says UCLA is not in the Big Ten, and I'm really confused by that
Spot
comment.
for SC.
I don't know what
You
sport you're watching.
SC, you're the ones that took UCLA to the Big
Anyway,
Ten. All right, the number is 0.
0 turnovers, baby. Huge. 0 turnovers. All of these stats, think about it. You combine them all, but 0 turnovers with the efficiency that we had. No wonder we blew them out.
That's one of the things. I imagine all teams are this way, but certainly our team, Whittingham, preaches that all the time is protect the ball. 0
Turnover margin.
0 turnover.
And then 1 is the other number.
So 1, the number that mattered, which is very interesting to me. Smith Snowden, he fumbled. Technically, they gave him a fumble to that, whatever. But almost at the start of the second quarter, Wayshawn Parker fumbled the ball when he ran. He had a good run and then fumbled it. But what you may not have noticed is he didn't play again.
I didn't notice
the
that.
second quarter.
So that was his last snap of the second quarter. See, I didn't notice that.
It's when I rewatched him going, he
Was
fumbled.
he hurt?
No.
I don't know this for sure, but as I'm watching the game, Rogers, Parker, they were coming in, coming out because they were both doing really well.
Yeah.
Parker fumbled the ball immediately. He was off. Rogers came in and Rogers finished the whole quarter. Started the second half. He was back out. They were doing their thing. And I'm thinking, you know what? There's a message here. And I love it. I guarantee there's a message to that.
Yeah.
Because he's always preaching you can't put the ball on the ground.
Well, both those running backs, they're very, very similar. And so you can substitute one out for the other. And so if one is messing up, then okay, we've got another guy who is just as talented right there, and he's going to take it. So I didn't notice that, but when you pointed that out, I think that's great. He came back in the second half and played
well.
Great. I can't wait to watch
Did you see this is not on here, but he talked about the blocking and by the wideouts and the backs.
Oh yeah.
And if you go watch it again and just watch for stuff like that, and you go, man, it's true.
They're hitting, they're blocking.
Yeah.
Blocking and our O-line with some massive pancake blocks. Go watch that for some fun.
I've seen it on Twitter.
Have you seen them? Oh my gosh, it was beautiful.
Well, number 1, also, we did have one takeaway.
Right, true.
So we won the turnover battle.
Right.
Always huge.
All right, here's some other numbers. 87%, 100%, and 2%. Gary, explain.
Where are we at?
87%, 100%, 2%.
Okay, so the 87%, 100%, 2%. The 87% was Utah third down percentage.
We were 14 of 16.
That is crazy.
Third down plays.
That's crazy.
We were 14 of 16 on third down. I mean, I don't even know what an average is at, but that's like.
Well, 87%.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's fantastic. And then
Yeah.
we were 1 for 1 on 4th down.
So that's the 100%. And
Is the
then
100%.
the 2%,
For,
UCLA was 2 of 11. Was that third downs or
that
fourth
can't be. That's
downs?
going to be 20%.
20%.
That's 20%.
20%.
on
It's
third down.
20%. UCLA for third down was
that
2
is
for 11.
Bad.
That's
These
fantastic.
are the numbers that are just like, wow, man,
It's great.
for the first game of the season.
All right, the next number is 54. I've seen some of you saying in the chat, we're getting to it. Don't you worry. 54. That was Curtis's field goal, 54 yards. His first
First attempt.
college field goal is 54 yards.
Man, give that guy
I mean, we've been hearing the rumblings of him kicking like 60 plus yarders in practice.
He had 10 more yards on that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know he
room
did.
to spare.
That thing was hit the netting.
54. Sorry.
Think about, that's the thing. Sea level.
Yep.
Heavy air down there anyway. 54 yards.
Drilled it.
Room to spare. First kick.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's going to be a factor somewhere along the line.
All right.
Beautiful.
Number 8 is the number of players that we had catch a pass.
I think you alluded to this.
8 players.
Think about
Yeah,
that.
the variety. That's what I'm saying. The variety.
And there's still so many options that weren't even utilized.
Uh-huh.
Now, some
I
guys
didn't even see Nate
maybe caught
Johnson.
one,
Mhm.
a number of,
Right.
nevertheless, 8
Nevertheless,
different players caught a pass. That is distributing the ball, and that is hard to account for.
Yeah.
That's just part of the offense. I think that's, I mean, that's a stat you don't look at much, I don't think, but
Yeah.
I think it means something.
80% was Dampier's completion percentage. Gary, have you looked at his QBR?
I did. It wasn't like 80.
Yeah, it was high.
I didn't do it because everyone gives me crap.
Oh, Gary, it's your
lean
thing. though.
into it.
You
Your
have
QBR,
to,
Gary.
yeah, you just have to do it.
It was elite. It was excellent. Top up. It was a top of the line thing. But I'm just saying, percentage again. You remember one of the things with Dampier and the things they've been working on was because in New Mexico, his percentage was less than 60%. It was like 50%, 57%.
Yeah.
80%. I mean, if your percentage is 65%,
That's what I talked about last week.
I think you're right.
65%
He was
is the
80%.
target. 80%.
Let alone all the
80%.
running. I'm just
For those of you who don't know, 80% is more than 65%. So it's better.
Ooh, yes, you're right. Math.
There's math.
All right. 492 was our total yards. 493. 493. 286 was our rushing yards, and 206 was our passing yards. 493 yards of offense. 493 yards of offense. Woo!
essentially 500 yards first game.
UCLA was at
Beats UCLA.
220 total yards. They only had 84 rushing yards and 136 passing.
How many of those rushing yards was Nico?
Yeah,
I'm gonna look at
Scrambling.
Scrambling.
probably
I mean,
a lot.
of course, you can see that about Dampier to some degree, but okay. But this is the thing is, I was a little bit surprised by that when I was just watching the game. I thought he made some plays and got some completions and did some stuff. To see that that's all that he threw.
Yeah.
And then the rushing yards, that's a beat down.
Well, when we talked last
What a
week,
freaking beat down.
one of the questions that we answered last week was, will he have over 300 yards passing? That was the number that we put it on.
He said no.
We all said no, and I said if he's got over 300, we're in big trouble. He didn't even get half
They
of
didn't
that.
even get half.
He didn't even
Less
get
than
half of
half.
that.
But 77 yards rushing. So he was,
there.
Jeez.
Crazy.
Wow.
and that was because he's running for his life.
All right, here's last number that we'll talk about was the time of possession. This is also Whittingham's.
Yeah, this is the dynamic.
dreams
with
come
ball.
true. Utah, we were at 37 minutes 28 seconds. UCLA was at 22 minutes and 32 seconds.
Shh.
The smile on that man's face must have just
Domination in every
It's just-
category.
just more turnovers with more takeaways in them, time of possession,
it's
long
everything
drives.
that
He's
he
just
loves. We had 80 plays and UCLA had 50.
There you
Again,
go.
it was.
The
it
thing
was-
is, though, this is the thing. We ran 80 plays. They ran 50 plays.
that's crazy. 80 plays is a lot.
That's a lot of plays. But it goes back to what you said earlier, Brent. So they only ran 50 plays, not that many plays. So we dominated the clock. We ran all these plays. They only had 50, but what that does is, and Logan Fano alluded to it in the post game after the game. I was listening to it. Others probably heard it, but he stated that he was like fresh, wasn't even tired coming off. And so when you compare, like last year, what you said, Bryn,
Exactly.
3 out. D's always going out versus, okay, your O goes out and probably on an average is 4 to 5 minutes of game time.
Right.
Before you have to go back out again. That means your legs are fresh. The energy is fresh. That is one of those things you don't think about, but it's going to be big in some games if we can maintain that, which I think we'll be able to do.
We're so used to being on the flip side of this.
That's the thing.
I'm so used to we ran 47 plays offensively. And we lost 19-17. Right? Like I'm the last. That's what I'm so used to seeing.
That's why we're so excited.
It's crazy to be on the flip side of this. They only ran 50 plays, and they have to do those 50 plays against the Utah defense, where they have to capitalize to now keep pace with our offense. I mean, that's huge. It's great. It's very encouraging.
Well, we could just bask in the glory all night long, but we are going to move on. I know we got to leave it behind. Week 1 is over.
Great start.
But it was fantastic. I loved it. We're celebrating. And now we are moving on to the home opener against Cal Poly this Saturday at Rice Eccles. Oh, we get to be back in Rice Eccles.
That's exciting. The first game in the stadium. That's worth going just for that, and just get jacked up and have your Gary cocktail and let's go.
Now with the energy buzzing the way it is, like it is going to bring that excitement to Rice Eccles.
Be a beautiful night too.
Do you know what league
you say you look at the web?
Cal Poly's in? Who knows what league they're in? Cal Poly.
There's a trivia question for you.
Cal Poly.
I'm
first
sorry,
one.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
4 p.m. in Rice Eccles.
Gary, what's the Cal Poly's dang it, I said it. Their mascot.
Mustangs.
Dang. Did you know that though? I was reading
James gave it away.
Did you know that?
I think I did.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, because I
Rose says Big Sky.
They're in the Big Sky.
Good job, Rose.
Hey, they won last week.
They beat Army.
They played San Diego last week and they won.
Who beat Army? Didn't they beat Army the first week?
Oh, they're only 1-0 like us.
Let's see. Right now, Saturday says 83.
Yeah, that's what
that's a beautiful
Espin
day.
Says
83, maybe a little cloudy.
Right.
So get to Rice Eccles and get there early. There's going to be a flyover. My favorite thing ever.
Is there?
Yes.
I love flying.
And also,
I did just hear that. There's
McBride is being honored, the Ring of Honor.
That's cool.
That dude resurrected Utah football. I know there's youngins in the audience.
They don't know who he is.
Ron McBride. This guy
brought
Utah back. We were not good. He turned it around. Players love this guy. I used to go to as much as I could. You know, they would have the Crimson Club or whatever it was, lunch with the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember going to that.
Dude, they were the best.
I remember going to that.
I'm just saying,
when I was a kid.
Yeah, of course, he gave Witt
his first shot.
His first shot. So Witt owes a ton to him. But yeah, Ron McBride is a Utah legend, and we should be there in full force.
Be there
to
to
support him
him
because he is Utah football.
Yeah, and he continues to do a lot for the program. He's very philanthropic. He still gets his name out there, his face out there. The players love him.
Yeah, I love McBride. He had some.
I mean, I don't know. There's
not
not really a lot.
There's nothing.
No, nothing to say. Let's just be there, everybody. Oh, you're going to be there. It's going to be fun.
Kids soccer's done by then. Kid football is done by then. 4:00. Be at the stadium.
I'm just calculating.
The sun will start to go down.
My kids' soccer games.
Come say hi to Gary. He'll just be cranked out on Mountain Dew and
Red Bull.
No, I won't.
Shaking. Does caffeine even affect you anymore?
Oh, not
if I don't have it.
Not if you. Yeah, exactly.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, that's how I'm affected by it.
Here's
I
a
can't
question.
sleep if I don't have it.
Right. It's so backwards. Here's a question then. Do you hope we see?
Yes.
are seconds and thirds
Absolutely. I want to see them all.
in the game on Saturday.
I don't know. It's so hard though,
I mean,
because the team still needs polishing. They still need active reps. Going against another team is always going to be beneficial.
Yeah.
So I can see maybe they prolong keeping, especially, some of the first team offense out there a little bit longer. They just need to. They need the reps, to polish up. The risk of injury, I get that. But yeah, I think that they can stay in there midway through the third. But yeah, I would love to see the second, third string guys get a shot. Why not?
I don't think you're going to be taking it lightly either.
No.
Not Witt's not going to allow it.
No,
No.
not this.
And I don't think this group of guys will. There's something about this group when you listen to them and the way they talk about things that seems
never
tight. You got their heads.
Never
right on.
overlook an opponent. That's one of Whittingham's big things, because that has bitten us in the past. UNLV, if anyone remembers that.
Oh, go. 2006.
We were down at that one, and that
Ugh.
was just horrific. Yeah. So we'll see you there. If you see us, say hi. We'd love to say hi. We'll just recap some of the games that happened. There was so much football that happened over the weekend, which was fantastic. But part of it was like, there were so many games. I'm having a hard
Some
time.
good, some trash.
There was some really good games. Let's
some
start
boring,
with
some exciting.
We'll start with Big 12 and highlighting some of the Big 12.
Thoughts on some Big 12?
Sounds like TCU just
pounded
North Carolina
smoked
tonight.
North Carolina. Bill Belichick was preoccupied, so he barely
blame him.
showed up. Big 12, not a great weekend for Big 12 against any good opponent. Nebraska, Cincinnati.
Yeah, I wanted Cincinnati to.
I was cheering Cincinnati. Cincinnati had a chance at the end. I respect him for taking a shot, gets picked off, and the ball game.
It's too bad.
It is. Auburn, Baylor.
Yeah.
Friday night. I thought Baylor looked pretty good.
Baylor looks good.
I think that they looked good. I think Auburn's just better than maybe we expected. I thought Baylor had flashes. Their defense, though.
I wanted them.
Yeah.
Here's an observation. I know it's still way out there. We played Baylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played Baylor. They're Cy Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about him is he's a pocket passer.
Right.
And he's good, but he's not a dual threat.
No, he's not very mobile.
And actually, I like that.
For us?
For us.
Yeah.
I like the guys who want to just aren't going to bust the pocket and take off, because I feel like our rush and schemes can put some pressure on a guy like that. So anyway, but I wanted him to win. I wanted all the Big 12 teams to win.
Yeah, and they just didn't.
We don't play Baylor till November, so hopefully it won't be like the surface of the sun
120
playing
degrees
there this time. It'll be like 90 degrees probably in November. But yeah, Rose, I just saw her mention Colorado. What the heck?
Dion.
That
I mean, I'm not going
was-
to blame the whole game on that, but he
No,
did blow it
but
at the end with
that was so
a little more.
strange.
But I don't think, honestly, I don't think you're going to move it anyway. But
No.
Didn't use those 2 timeouts. My big question is, hey, Kansas State,
Yes. Shh. Oh, how nervous are you guys right
are you
now?
panicking a little
They beat
bit? Because
North Dakota
you maybe should be
by the skin of their teeth.
what, the last 30 seconds
Yeah.
or something
by
like
3
that?
points.
By 3 points. That they've got to be in full panic mode.
I would think.
Do you think the
so.
brother, was it the brother,
Oh, the fight
the father and the son that fought
have made up?
or did they fight again? Because this was unbelievably bad. Almost lost to North Dakota. Whole family probably got in a fight.
I don't know. Moving forward to this upcoming week, the big game I feel like with Big 12 is Iowa State
Yep.
on Saturday morning. It's at 10 a.m.
I
10
presume
a.m.
that's a big rivalry.
Yeah, I think it is.
Iowa State has looked good. I mean, have they though? Like, they didn't play anybody this weekend, and they barely beat
I like
K-State.
that. I think he's a good QB.
This week will be a very good
He's
test for them.
solid.
Yeah.
I think Iowa State's gonna look. We'll see if they win. It'll be a good one though.
Baylor plays SMU.
Yep.
SMU,
That's a good one.
which they are ranked. SMU is ranked.
That's gonna be a challenge.
Oklahoma State You play Oregon. So
R.I.P.
Okay,
all
what?
right,
Okay, I know
R.I.P. to the
there was
Cowboys.
some Duck fans in the chat. If you're
R.I.P.
still here, what's the score going to be?
Woo.
Ooh.
Oklahoma State with a backup Q against
Oh,
Oregon.
yeah, their quarterback got hurt, didn't he?
Yeah, like first play of the game.
Okay, what
Ugh.
do we think?
It's gonna be ugly.
What, 60-3?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
it's gonna be 63-6. The spread right now is 28.5.
Oh man, put some dough on that.
You taking the over?
yeah.
That's a huge number, though.
20.
But
28?
yeah, but Oregon will. I think Oregon will destroy them. Sorry. Kansas State, you play Army. Can you? I don't know. Will you be able to beat them?
I'm go Army. Go Army. Because Kansas State. I don't know. I'm never buying into them.
Why?
I just don't buy into them. We talked about this. I don't buy into them. I don't buy into the quarterback. I just don't buy into it. And then 2 games into the year, so far, I've been right.
The Army lost.
This will be the one.
Yeah,
Army did lose. So
They're not the Army of last.
No,
They
last
can't
season.
throw the ball. So unless you control it,
maybe Kansas State.
but
will.
I don't know.
And then Arizona State plays Mississippi State.
What's the line on that one?
I don't know anything about Mississippi State. They haven't been very good lately yet.
SEC
Just that
though.
they're an SEC
But
team.
there's
I
talent.
mean,
I would presume Arizona State. Where's it at?
It's at Mississippi State.
That's
It's a 7:30 Eastern time kick, so 5:30 Utah.
so that'll be in the middle of.
They'll be in the middle of our game.
That'll be a good game. Yes, SEC talent.
Hey, what'd you think of the Miami Notre Dame game last night?
That was
Redom.
excellent.
That was a great game.
See, to me, that was 2 really good
That was a
teams
good
playing
game.
each other. It was a good game. I thought they were both good. Carson Beck, he impressed me, dude. He can throw the ball.
He looked good.
It was a great game. I think Notre Dame freshman QB.
Your
Oh,
infatuation lost.
don't.
Do you
He is
know,
beautiful. Don't
my
attack him.
my son comes in last night and he goes, "Hey mom, remember how you used to talk about the Notre Dame coach all the time?" I was like,
She
"What do
still
you-
talks
what do
about
you
him.
mean
Freeman.
Yeah, what do you
Used
mean
to.
used to? I talk about him all the time. That was freshman QB.
Yeah.
That was pretty impressive.
Inexperience at the end there, though. I mean,
I give him credit for
The-
they fought back.
Yeah.
I give him credit, but you could see
That was just a good game. Miami's going to be good because now they got a D.
Miami. It was impressive.
Last year they didn't have a good defense.
pull up the
But they
games
had
for this weekend, James. In
Cam,
the top
so-
25, are there any good ones?
Well, the big one
Oh,
is
before you move on though, Texas, Ohio State.
boring. I fell asleep.
Texas, Ohio State. It was boring.
It was boring.
Yeah.
I thought it was boring.
They're 2 very, very good
Manning,
teams.
Arch Manning. I'm gonna give the guy a break. It's his maybe 3rd start in
Yeah,
college
It's a tall
against the number
order.
Against
the
the
real
national
number 1 team.
champions. I
National
mean, yeah.
champions on the road. First game. I get all that, but it was not a
It wasn't a
pretty
it wasn't
game.
fun to watch.
You know, it's like that's the thing when you turn on the number 1 and the number 2, number 3 team, you want to see touchdowns. You want to see
I wanted
you wanna-
32-35. I want to see the Notre Dame game. That
Yeah.
was exciting. That was
Yeah.
fun to watch.
Yeah.
The big one this weekend is Michigan plays Oklahoma. That's the big one. Michigan's ranked
Michigan any
14.
good?
They're ranked 14.
Okay.
Oklahoma, same, they're ranked 18.
I don't know enough about.
They're both 1-0. I don't know.
Yeah, what does rankings really mean?
Nothing.
Okay. Let me throw this out. Here's a question. I should have put that as the question.
Week 4. That's the answer.
Okay. That's our position is there should be 3 or 4 games played
Yes.
before there's any serious rankings. These
I know.
preseason rankings are a joke, as this weekend just showed everybody.
Yeah.
It's still a joke right now. We don't know what teams are for 3 or 4 games until they played some people.
Oh yeah.
That's my view.
Well,
It's-
Boise State being ranked 25, they get
Oh,
throttled.
my God, destroyed
They're not. They were.
and you're
That's
going,
the thing.
they're ranked. Why are they ranked?
because of last year.
Because of
That's
last
what I'm
year.
s-
And
it's stupid.
especially now when teams are basically 50% new, you don't know anything about anything. You don't know anything about any team. Every team is brand new.
Nobody knows
so
that. It's the NIL portal
that's
era.
what I'm saying is teams are now brand new every single season, so you can't base it off of
Yeah.
last year's team
Exactly.
because they have half a new team.
Half our team's new. Half of UCLA's new that we just played.
I think
They
it's
look
the
the
same
same,
for
but-
every team. Like,
The amount of times I'm gonna start counting. The amount of times I'm watching a game and they'll show a player and they'll say, linebacker, whatever. Last year he played at
They should gotta stop
Kentucky.
doing that.
Last year this guy played at Michigan. It's
it's a mess.
it's so ugly. But yeah, that was
all right. So Michigan plays Oklahoma Saturday.
that's the big one.
I don't
And
really
then
have
Kinda
the
big
Baylor
one.
SMU
It's a good one.
is a good one. Arizona State, that's a good one. Those are
I
kind
will
of it.
say, I do feel like this week 1 had more like big time matchups
was
than
fun.
I can remember in years past.
Great.
Don't you feel like that?
I mean,
Like usually there's
yeah.
maybe one
two.
or two of those games where it's like the big ranked teams. This last weekend felt like there was a lot.
Well, Bama played freaking Florida State.
Does
Week
anybody
one.
have any mercy
Bama, we
on
didn't even
Bama?
talk
Does anybody
about
in this
Bama.
chat feel
No.
bad? One person feel bad for Bama.
I would have liked Bama to lose worse. And specifically, it's specifically for their fan base. I want their fan base to suffer.
You said this when we were watching the game on Saturday. Will DeBoer make it to the end?
That was
of this?
me.
Oh, it was you. Sorry.
Don't give him
James.
credit.
No, not you, Gary.
Will
James,
DeBoer make it to the end of the
the
year?
year.
It's nobody. I don't care what team.
No.
Yeah,
Anyone on
nobody
this
has
chat, everybody.
Nobody has mercy.
Love
for
us or
Bama.
hate us. We're all one big family here right now.
Yeah.
Against Bama.
Yeah, but will DeBoer be fired before the season is over? They lose one more in the next couple of weeks. I don't know
I
what
don't
their
think
schedule
he-
looks like.
They're
Pencil
not-
neck Feinbaum was already screaming to have
Did
Saban
you
back.
see the quotes?
He's such a goofball.
He is the best.
I don't know. I think he'll make it to the end of the year. But anyways,
Anyway, all right.
then we shall see. All right. Well, that was fun. Wasn't that fun? So fun.
Go Utes, huh? That was so much fun.
Oh boy. We'll see you on Saturday. Be there. Rice Eccles. 4 p.m. Al Pauly.
You see it, say hi.
If you see us, say hi. Follow us on social.
I'm better looking in real life
Make
than I am
sure
on
you
the camera.
subscribe.
I'm not.